Opuntia. Opuntia ficus indica. Oh, what a beautiful plant. I didn't bring my tongs with me, you know what I mean? So instead, I'm gonna try to get these thorns off this way. Yes, I'm gonna get you one of these things, show you what it's all about. Show you what it's all about. So this plant's pretty remarkable. Doesn't get any water at all other than rainfall. Right here on my Lafayette hillside. Started from just a little cutting. Now it's all grown up. Look at this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And the color on this is unbelievable. It's bright red. Oh, there it is. So let's see if I can. Best way to do this is to get some salad tongs, and not to be confused with a gong, and then pull them off that way. Put them in a bowl or something. That way you don't get them all over your fingers and stuck in your tongue. And then to open them up, ideally you would slice it, a knife would slice it. Oh look, you know what? I think I have something in my pocket. Yeah, I'm the kind of guy that carries around broken scissors. So let's see what we can do. Some better lighting. You guys like good lighting, right? I bet you do. There. Now, just gonna kind of cut this thing here. Get the cutting edge going. Woo! Ooh, that's kind of hard. Slice it and dice it. You ever see those Ginsu knife commercials? Oh, hold on. Two hands. Two hands for a second. Okay. There. Oh! Okay. This is what you want to see right there. Look at that. Beautiful fruit. You can peel off the skin real easily. If you had a knife, you could do this much easier. But I'll just take a huge bite out of it and show you what red stains from Opuntia look like all over your face. That's what it looks like. They're pretty seedy, but delicious. And they're prolific. Look, prolific, if you couldn't understand that. Prolific with their fruiting. Look at all that fruit. There's hundreds of pounds of fruit here. If I had time, I'd pick them all. But I'm not sure if I'll have all that time that we all think we're going to have. Yeah, well, another great thing about this plant, besides the fact that it's green, uses no supplemental water whatsoever. If you plant a big mass of it, like on the edge of your property, it acts as a fire break. Look, no weeds will grow down there. See all the weeds that grow on the outside? Look at all those weeds. But they don't grow down inside the mass. Look, there's completely devoid of weeds down there. And this thing is completely full of water. And when it's completely full of water, I'll show you. Remember, it hasn't gotten any supplemental moisture in months. Because it's October right now. Look at all. It still holds all that moisture right there. What does that mean for a wildfire? Not to be confused with water. Well, the water fights the fire. And when that happens, the fire stops right at your Opuntia. So this is also a really good apocalypse fruit. And because you can actually eat it. You can eat any part of it. But the best parts to eat, I don't see right now. They would be the brand new little, here's the smallest ones I can see. These are called nopales. Right here. Well, you gonna get that? Come on. Well, I guess you gotta trust me. Yeah, the young ones. Chop them up, fry them up, put them in your eggs. Or chop them up and fry them up and eat them by themselves if it's a true apocalypse and you have nothing else to eat. You can live off this plant, people. Like, it sits here and waits for you all the time. Now I have a few thorns in my hand. This is semi-thornless. There's not a lot of thorns, but there's still a few. I think it's called Luther Burbank thornless. But who knows, really? But yeah, you can eat the pads. You can eat the fruit. It's going to protect you from fire. I mean, think about that. It's pretty much all you need in the apocalypse, right? You don't want to get burned up. You want to eat. And you want to have something sweet, to cheer you up because it's an apocalypse and all. And it doesn't need any water. So that's one of them. I have a guy from some exotic island where it's really dry who wants me to send him some Opuntia leaves. So I'm kind of making this video for him, really. Whoa! Flip-flops. You really should be wearing your soccer cleats, your boots out here to avoid such situations like that. This is extremely slippery right here. We should take sleds down this thing, right? Oh! Anyway, here's another variety down here I have. Slightly different fruit. It's a beautiful, kind of a bluish variety, and it's more rounded. It's really pretty. This one is really pretty thornless. There's hardly any thorns on this. You see that? There's like just a couple in there. I don't know the name of this one. This is one of my favorites, but it makes a different fruit. Look at the fruit that it makes. Super bright red and incredibly red on the inside, more rounded. Here's one right here. See this one here? And so, yeah, so he can pick his pick, you know. Here's the Burbank's thornless, or whatever you want to call it, red. I also have a variety of this one. Here's the red one again. Well, the first one I showed, you see the difference in color? That green versus that blue. Here's that blue again. So these are the two varieties I have in my hill. They're my two favorites. There's a few other varieties I can get. There's an orange one. I can get that one. And if you're on an exotic, tropical, but dry island somewhere, and you're thinking you want to survive the apocalypse, you should call me, because I could probably help you in that endeavor. So let's just hope for no apocalypse. But remember, like, you know, hope for the best, but expect the worst. You better plant your Opuntia.